My name is Neil, and I found KCPP through the recommendation of my psychiatrist. I've suffered from bipolar disorder since I was 25. Had my first manic episode, was taken to Shawnee Mission Medical Center, the psychiatric ward for a couple weeks as they tried to figure out what medicines would balance me out. It's always kind of been a crapshoot. The psychiatrist I'm with now, Dr. Kevin Mays, who worked with Dr. Hondu, and that's how I got here, was as a referral from Dr. Mays. He spent the last 10 years just trying everything he could think of, but I just have drug-resistant depression. I can either be curled up in bed and not want to get out for days, or I'm hypomanic and I'm doing 20 things at once. 2 years ago, I lost my spouse, and then 5 months after that, my brother committed suicide. So life really went down the drain. I went to Dr. Mays, and he said, you know, you might benefit from ketamine. He goes, we've tried almost everything else. Let's try ketamine. And I said, okay, sounds good. What is it? And he explained it to me and introduced me to Dr. Hondu, who contacted me. I think we talked on the phone for an hour and a half. Then I came in for the first treatment, and they gave me the smallest dose possible. And it was at that moment my life changed. Dr. Hondu was talking to me afterwards. He was very funny. He was like, did you go on a trip? Did you go on a trip? I don't know. I went somewhere, but I'm not sure where. Okay. And I got home and I was just tired and went to sleep, took a nap, ended up sleeping through the night. I woke up the next morning, and for the very first time in my life, 60 years, I woke up happy. And it didn't last 20 minutes or an hour. It lasted for days and days. When I went back for my next infusion, Dr. Hondu said, well, let's just up it a little bit. And he did, and same thing. So for the next 6 weeks, I went from happy all the time to my friends even saying that I was Neil 2.0. I just was elated and I was happy. You couldn't do or say anything that would upset me. We went the full 6 weeks and everything worked perfectly. And then we did the 4-week break to see if it was going to hold. I got to about the middle of the 3rd week and I crashed. And Elizabeth, who is the most amazing nurse I've ever met in my life, got me in as fast as possible. And they gave me another infusion. Next day, I was fine. I just enjoy everything and enjoyed discovering all the things I forgot that I liked. Part of the process that I didn't know about, and it wasn't until like the 3rd or 4th week when Elizabeth was explaining to me, it was rebuilding all these neural pathways that had burned out decades ago. So all of a sudden, it wasn't black and white or A or B or 1 or 2. It was millions of shades of gray. I can't find white and I can't find black anymore. Things that I was like, nope, I won't like it. I know I won't like it. Take it away. Now I'm like, sure, let's give this a shot. What have I got to lose? Life is just literally turned around 180 degrees. I never thought it would. I thought, okay, I'll do this ketamine and make me feel happy for a while, but it's going to be like everything else. Eventually, I'm going to either build a tolerance to it, or it's just not going to work right with the chemistry in my head. But 17 weeks later, I love life. It's literally been a miraculous, life-changing event for me. The depression was gone, the sadness was gone, the sorrow was gone, the crying was gone, the worthlessness, the constant, low self-esteem. I literally came back to life because of it. Every infusion I have is the best $500 I've ever spent in my life. I would have paid 10 times that to feel the way I feel now. If you've tried everything and it just isn't working, or it isn't working that well, or it's put all this weight on you, or it's taken all this weight off of you, or you have the shakes because of lithium, try this. There's no side effects. The best side effect is I get a solid 10 hours of sleep. When I get home, I'm living proof